It's time for another update, and today you get to see the studio in its state of glorious chaos. Because putting all these away, only to take them all out again, did not sound appealing or worthwhile, and I think it makes for a more entertaining backdrop to this video anyway. But yes, we continue to make progress. We actually have castle on our castle. So this is pretty exciting. Beneath this is a Lazy Susan now. And because this is a 360 build, I'm constantly having to move around. So rather than walking around the table, now it can spin. It's kind of amazing. It's made building so much more efficient. I'm very, very happy about this. This was gifted to me by Audrey. I think we both were expecting to use it for set reviews, but this is such a good use for it. I'd consider, if it can still support the weight when it's done, bringing this along to conventions too, so I can spin it around for people. But it all depends on how it's displayed. Ideally, when this goes to Chicago, I'd get its own central table where it can be viewed from all sides. But spots like that are pretty hard to get, especially for a model that's smaller like this, that's usually reserved for 4-footers by 4-footers, which this just doesn't quite get to. But we'll see. I have some connections. Might be able to make it work. But anyway, we can start to see the castle sprouting up from the cliffs here. Like we mentioned in last video, the colors we're using are dark orange, tan, and then around on the front we do have one in medium nougat as well, which I'm really liking the look of so far, especially the use of the 1x1 brackets there to create some more interesting texture. So yeah, very rectangular shapes. That's very much intentional to, again, contrast with the crazy organic terrain. And so you can see here that I've actually tiled everything off. This is for two purposes. First, for transportation. Being able to break it into smaller sections, of course, will be beneficial. But also, this is going to help to access the lights. So I actually put in an order for some lights today. Lighting is largely a foreign concept to me. I've done simple lighting in builds before, but nothing quite like what I want to do here. So lots of experimentation, and I want to make sure I can access all those USB ports and get going. If any of you specifically have recommendations for lights that you've used in the past, I'm all ears. I'm ordering from Brick Loot specifically because they have great prices, and those are the only lights I've used in the past. However, they do not have something that I really want, and that's flickering flame lights to put, outside doorways and up on top of these towers. They only have, constant. But to have something actually pulsing a little bit, bring some animation and life to the build, that'd be really sweet. And I've seen stuff out there, but if anyone has used any of those, ideally something that would hook up to the USB hub, let me know. I think that would be great. So yeah, I ordered a few things, and we're gonna try to plug them in whenever that arrives and light up certainly all these windows, but I'm hoping to add some other stuff too. I got one minifigure lamp, a little lantern that lights up, and that can be held by a minifigure, so that might be cool to run out to the dock perhaps and have someone standing on the dock with the lamp. Yeah, it's going to be really fun to get those all hooked up. But I'm pretty excited about the progress here. It's really coming together, and you get a taste of how vertical we're going to go. I would say this is maybe a third of the total height of the castle. There's a lot more castle, there's a lot more cliffs to come, which is really exciting. Still holding off on the plants for now. I should start experimenting with that at least, but plants are always a lot of fun. I want to save that for, a rainy day or something really special. Or at least when I have maybe all the cliffs done, do it all at once. That'll be a really fun update video. But next step is just keep building up. Progress is going a lot faster now. Castle is a lot easier to build than these rocks. Even with the level of detail they have in the walls, a lot easier to do. And I'm pretty much out of dark bluish gray slopes at this point. That's probably not too shocking considering how many are on here. The only ones that I really have any left of are the classic 1x2s and cheese slopes, stuff like that. But some of these longer 1x4 curved and sloped elements, they're just gone. So got a few orders on the way. Yeah, but that's it. Hope you're liking it so far. It's fun to actually see castle on the island castle. Who'd have thought? But we're getting there. Anyway, have a great life. I'll see you next time.